Yo, what's going on, fam? And I got some bad news. This is gonna be a negative video. So, if you don't want to hear it, probably it's better to log off now, because there'll be some positive stuff inside here. I'll try to, you know, kind of, it's all not gonna be gloom and doom. We'll try to include some actual good stuff that has happened. Like we'll see, but one of the hardest things to do, like while you're in this situation, is to think positive. That's what everybody just says, but you know, that's got to be the hardest thing in that situation. Think positive. Like you can't even see that your next day forward. You don't know how you're gonna get through the next day. You don't even know how you're gonna get through the current day. But you're supposed to maintain optimism and hope and faith, blind faith in that you're just gonna miraculously get out of it. Especially when especially when there's someone like me who has nobody I can call upon, totally on my own. I mean, I guess I caused that on myself too, because I've been I've socially isolated myself, you know, for the greater portion of my adult years. I mean, I did have a friend back in my early 20s that, I almost thought he was a best friend, he was my best friend, but he did something to me that, well, he didn't really do anything. He said something that, for all the years that I've been with him, and I've never, I don't even know if we've got into arguments, but not serious ones, but, to go and, to diss me, and I've never said anything about his lifestyle or anything, but, and he knows that I've been going through stuff, but he would still go and say something to disrespect me, and he never apologized for it, so, friendship ended. It is what it is, but ever since that situation, I don't hold people close to me like that anymore. I can't even say last time I've had somebody that I was really close with that, that he was the last one, and that was, oh man, I don't even know. I guess I was like 22 then, maybe 21 when I met him. No, I was earlier actually when I met him, but yeah, I was younger. I was in my early 20s. But, it feels like it's been almost 10 years now since I last seen him. And, when I last seen him, he had his own kid. And, his kid was just learned to walk. I see this kid, when he was just born, basically. And, I got to see him. I wasn't there every day, but I whenever I came along, I'd see a new stage in his life, and it was great just to see that. And last time I seen him, the kid must have been 2 years old, maybe 3. And it's been almost 10 years now, so the kid's probably 10 years old now, It's just crazy how time just goes by like that. Like 10 years can just go by like it's nothing. You don't even realize it, you know? And look at that. You know, you got another couple over there. Where are they? Right there. Let me see if I can zoom in. You know, holding hands. That's what people do, you know? That's what I have to see every day. Yeah, I know it sounds like I'm just complaining, and maybe I don't know, but anyways, let me just get into how my day started. So, you know, the news said it was going to be abnormally warm this morning, which was total BS. Not warm at all. I was freaking freezing, and I was freezing inside the Tim Hortons all day. Or sorry, all night. I got there early. I got there at like 10:30. Usually I buy something right when I get in there, but I just sat down and I just didn't feel like it, man. Just did not feel like it. I was just like, if they're gonna kick me out, kick me out. Like, I just tired of it, man. Just tired of having to rely on those places to get some sleep or just to get through the night. It's frustrating, and it's demoralizing. You know, so a lot of the times I'll go to those places, I just won't sleep. But you gotta sleep eventually. Like, what are you gonna do, man? Like, just today, like, I tried sleeping at the Tim Hortons, and I guess I did. I slept a little bit, but I got to the mall, and you know, when I get to the mall, I'm just super tired. You know, like my body can just go to sleep at any minute, but I try to fight it because it's kind of like 50-50 whether the security guards. I think these guys, their car broke down or something. I just saw them pushing it, so that's where you hear all that noise coming from. But yeah, I was, you know, I wanted to go to sleep, but I have to worry about the security guards. He's not always there, but you know, I usually manage to fall asleep for like an hour and a half sometimes. You know, which is usually good, but it's not like comfortable, you know, but it is what it is. And you know what? It's funny because I sleep in the same spot every time. Like every time I go to the mall, I go to the exact same seat. And I guess a lot of people are like that too. And finally, there's this Chinese lady that, you know, she always sits behind me. I guess she's seen me every day come in and like pass out, you know, for the last like month or so. So, you know, she finally just started. I mean, she talked with everybody, but she never talked to me before, I guess. You know, I guess I was a new guy there, but, you know, she came over and she's just like, oh, you're not sleeping today? And I was just like, you know, I didn't know how to answer it. Just kind of got me on the spot. I wasn't really expecting it. I'm just like, you know, I'll probably fall asleep in a little bit. And she's just like, why do you sleep when you come here? You know, she's like, do you work long hours and stuff? And that just made me feel like shit when she said that. Like absolute garbage. Like, I wish that was the case. I would truly and honestly do wish that was the case, but you know, I told her I just felt like I can't really sleep at night. You know, I only need a couple hours of sleep, so I usually sleep in like way in the morning. And then she was like, oh, okay. She said her husband's like that or something, and some other people are like that. So I guess I chose, you know, satisfactory excuse. Because, well, if I told her I was, homeless and I don't get much sleep at night, I don't know what she would have said. I mean, she probably would have been, I don't know. But I'm not trying to tell everybody my business. Anyways, yeah, she was nice. I mingled with her for a little bit, Nice lady. But the thing that struck me, the thing what I was talking with her about was, she told me that she pretty much lives in one of the condos surrounding the mall, like right outside of it. One of the nice ones, the top proper nice ones. I was just like, oh damn, you're so lucky, you're so nice. Like you got the setup there, you're good. I was just like, man, I wanted to ask her, like, how much is it that you're paying for that, I wanted to ask her that so badly, but I don't know. I didn't ask her because, that's her personal business. But what I should have done is I should have asked, like, how much do they go for around there? Like, I shouldn't have asked how much she's paying. I should have asked how much do they charge for, like, 1 bedroom or 2 bedrooms or shit. But yeah, she was telling me all of that, and then she's like, she's like she likes it, but she misses having a garden. She said that's the trade-off you have to have when you get a condo. You have no garden, and I was just like, oh yeah. But in the back of my mind, I was just like, a garden? Are you kidding me? You live in one of the nicest places that you could possibly live, and like you're sad that you can't tend to a garden. Like shit, man. If only you knew my situation, like. I only could laugh because, I mean, for her, obviously she's up there in age. She was up there, like, she's looking like probably late 50s, early 60s maybe. So she's already in that retirement age, and, you're not really looking to move around too much. You just want to look for your place to spend out your days, But it just occurred to me, like, the minor occurrences that I don't know, the things that people want, whereas somebody else would give anything for. Like, she just wanted a garden, and that's understandable, but, and I'm not saying that she was ungrateful. Not at all. I'm just saying it's just, the small things in life that, somebody else would trade an arm and a leg for. Like, I don't know what I would have to do to get. Like, okay, this is where it's gonna get really dark right here. It's about to get real dark. And I'm about to be real truthful, too. But man, if I had to sell something as cheap as my soul, and I don't care about the fame, but if I could just get the fortune, and again, I'm not crazy about money, but I would love to have stability. I don't care to be rich, but to have my own place, like a condo and a car and money in my pocket that I don't have to worry about being broke. Frick, you can have it, man. Take it. And as bad as like some of these celebrities are, like, that have sold or sold. Frig, man, I see it now. All it takes is being in this type of situation, and you become the next pawn for the Illuminati. But nobody wants to live like this, and nobody who has the strength to, uphold their faith even through dire situations like this. Like, I was fooling myself saying all those times that, I would never, give up God, or, once a situation happened like this, or, you're about to be executed, and, like, are you crazy? We live in the most softest of times. Like, nobody can handle, like, barely anybody can handle these hardships, or any type of hardships, man. You think they're gonna be able to? No, that's a pretty cool bike, man. Do you see the rims on those tires? Look at those tires, man. Those are thick. That's the thickest tires I've ever seen on a bicycle. Damn, man. I could have sworn I've seen that guy around somewhere before too, but yeah, it's. I understand now, man. I understand. I totally get it, and I used to be with all the people that all those conspiracy theory. They're not really conspiracy theories, but all those channels that cover all the dark occult and Illuminati, and everything that's going on in the world. They're showcasing it. Like all of those channels. I was subscribed to all. I am still subscribed to all of them. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. It's a rough patch right now, and I don't see most people being able to like it's easy to say all of that when you're not in that situation, Like if you're not struggling, it's easy to say, "Oh, I'll always have my faith in God. Oh, I won't ever, deterred away from Him or anything like that." Like that's freaking bullshit. But I mean, that's the internet online too, Everybody can say anything they want, and people are gonna give them a thumbs up and say, yeah, I agree, even though neither of them are going through any type of struggle, any real struggle. Like, look at Venezuela, whatever that country's called, I keep bringing up. They have their whole economy destroyed, and, a loaf of bread is like $100 or something, inflation on that level. Like, we haven't had to deal with that type of shit. So until we come across situations like that, then you can say whether or not you'll be able to. And even still, I mean, that's just one circumstance. It can always get worse and worse and worse. So, like I said, there's just this generation, man. We never known real struggle. So people just like to talk up a whole big game, but at the end of the day, like they haven't really gone through anything. So it's just talk, man. So that's where I'm at, man. I'm just being completely honest with you, man. I understand why people do that. Maybe I did before, I understood before, but now being in this situation and seeing the world for nobody even cares about you, man. Like, you could just roll over faint on the street and no one's gonna do anything. So it comes down to a point where you just gotta decide. It's like, okay, well, nobody's here looking out for me. Nobody here is giving me a handout. I gotta struggle to survive each and every day. I gotta fight to exist here. It's like, truly is you against the whole world, man. Because once you got no support system, once you got no family, you got no friends, got no acquaintances, nobody close to you that you can talk to during a rough patch. It's just it's you know, it's you soloing everything, man, and that's tough, man. And that's another thing people take for granted, man. Like, you know, like how many people, like I told you, man, you know, to have like a friend that would like pick you up and like allow you to like stay with them until, you know, you're in a better situation, a living situation, or whatever the case may be. You know, they're willing to allow you to stay with them until things start working out for you. Like, who do you know in the entire world who would do something like that? Like, I'd probably say less than 1% of the total population. We're talking about like 8 billion people, man. So you're telling me there's like there's that small margin of selfless people on the earth, you know? Like, what's the chances you're gonna encounter one? It's just not gonna happen, man. So it's just basically you gotta fight by yourself, you know, because you're never gonna encounter anybody like that. At least I know I'm not. So I can't depend on a miracle like that, you know. I gotta rely on, man, you know. So yeah, it was rough talking to that lady in the mall today, man. You know, when she told me that, and I was just like, you know, I was friendly and everything, but at the back of my mind, I was just like, man. And then, so I left the mall, and then, you know, went to the library, started charging my shit, passed out for a little bit. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I've just been here the whole time. You know, it's 5 o'clock now, so library's closed. Just chilling out outside because, you know, I was inside the library all day, and I was like sweating and shit. And just reflecting on myself, my life, you know. It's like it's gotten so bad, like you gotta like panhandle to like eat each day, you know. It's like I do it, but like, man, I don't do that shit every day, man. That would just depress me even more. It's like I do it like when I need to. So like, you know, whatever I make from doing it that day, I like, you know, try to ration it out so I don't have to go back out again. So, you know, that might last for like last time I did it, it lasted me for like 3 days. And you know, now I'm down to like, you know, I'm down to my last bit, so I got like $5 left. Surprised I still have that, but I'm gonna have to do something again today, you know. And I forgot to mention, there's a guy in the freaking Tim Hortons that he was going around and asking everybody for money, and, you know, I knew he was gonna come to me and ask me. And straight up, I just told him I'm in the exact same situation, man, you know. And I don't even know if he was homeless or not, you know. He could have just been, didn't have any money, because that's what he was saying. He was saying, like, he has to wait to get his, I guess, disability check or honor check, some sort of welfare check that he said he's going to be getting soon, but he just needs something to eat until then, you know. So, you know, he may have not even been homeless, so, like, either way, like, my situation is way worse, you know. And when I told him that, well, like, I didn't go in, but I just told him, you know, I'm in a bad shit spot, you know, and then He's like, oh, okay, cool. Started to move on, and then I was like, yo, I'll give you whatever I have in my coins, you know? That's what I do, bro. Even in the shittiest situations, man, like I'm telling you, like the shittiest, I still give, like, whatever's on my back, man. Like, whatever I can, you know? So, you know, I gave him $1. He was only asking for 50 cents or something. Like, here's $1, man. And then he goes, he's like, yo, give me a little bit more for, like, you know, I don't remember what he said exactly, but he's like, yo, can you hook me up with like another $1 or two? I'm like, bro, I just emptied out my freaking bank account to give you that shit. You know what I mean? Like, I just told you my situation. You're over here trying to hustle more out of me. Like, do that for somebody else that you see that's, you know, looks like they got a job at least, man. And he was just like, okay, you got it. You moved on, you know. But that's what I do, man. I just try to help people out, you know. Just try to help people out, but I don't know, man. And I'm just dwelling on that. I'm gonna have to go panhandle. I hate doing that. I hate doing that shit, man. You know. And you know, you gotta do what you gotta do to eat. It is what it is, man. But shit, man. It's just like the stuff that people give you, man. Like I had one woman, she gave me like a loaf of bread. It was like the driest thing ever. No cheese, no nothing, no butter on that shit. Just straight bread, and it was like half eaten. You know, and I took it. You know, obviously, I'm gonna take whatever they give me, but you know, I took one bite out of it, and I just spat it right out and just threw it away, man. Because there's no way I can eat that. There's no way, man. So, one other guy gave me cookies, you know, again, cool, that's cool and all, but I can't eat any random person's cookies because I'm allergic to nuts. You know, half the time they do have nuts in them, so, you know. I just took it, but I never eat them. And then one other cool guy, he gave me like a pizza slice that he had wrapped in foil paper. And what else? He gave me like you had like 2 cigarettes in like one box, so got 2 cigarettes in a pizza slice. That was cool. That was really cool. But you know, yeah, I really don't want to go there. You know, and it's getting like really harder to walk too now too. That's like one of the major things that I'm encountering right now is that because I walk around so much, I have like foot sores on my back of my heel and even on a couple of my toes. So, you know, I'm limping when I walk now. I got that homeless limp walk. And, you know, there's no place for me to deal with that, you know. Just all these sores and just all these things that I just gotta deal with. So, I don't know. But there's a little bit of hope here. And I don't even consider this hope. I just seen it before I came outside, you know. Seen it on Indeed that there's a general labor place that it's like an agency, and they do offer work, and it looks like they're offering some work. The only problem is how do I get down there, you know? So that's where I gotta, you know, panhandle. Hopefully I can get some bus fare. because that's the only way. I mean, I can walk, but no, I can't walk, man. I'm with these sores on my feet. Like it's I can't walk anymore like that, you know. And the most I'll walk is to the coffee shop, and that's only a 30-minute walk. But even that's costing me. Like, I underestimated how much damage I'm doing to my body just by, you know, walking miles and miles. I just didn't think it was going to be, you know, this harsh on myself, but what can you do? You know, I have to keep moving, man. Even though I don't want to. I really don't. But I'm at the end of it, man. Like, if something doesn't change soon, I'm not gonna be able to keep doing this. That's for sure. I can't, man. It's just too much on me mentally and physically. It hurts my soul, hurts my heart. Seeing myself like this. I'm close to the end, man. Something doesn't pick up soon. This is gonna be the end.